Hi Pisces, welcome to your Uttara Bhadrapada new moon reading for the 19th of the 3rd, 2026. This is for Uttara Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada and Revati. But hey, if you're a Westerner and you still want to join this reading, you can join this reading because this is purely about the tarot, okay? So if it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, it's fine. We're talking about sun, moon and rising, just to clarify. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot and oracle cards. So for the first tarot card, we've got Messenger of Thought, which is the Page of Swords. And it says here, a new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. You know, will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. I don't think that's you though. I think when it comes to new information that you're not processing very well, I think it might be because it's being shared by somebody who doesn't necessarily have a great deal of articulacy when it comes to this. But I feel like the blunt, tactless person is not you. It could be somebody else, right? But let's see what it says here. We have got the Nine of Emotion. This is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually these happy times are just your reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. So we've got the Page of Swords and the Nine of Cups here. Okay, so Pisces, you're having a little bit of a moment in the sun here. It's not major, but it's certainly enough to make you feel like things are okay for now in your personal world. Like it seems to be coming together quite well. You're still quite tentative about it because with regards to this, it feels like there are more professional opportunities coming up for you. And with this, they're professional opportunities that feel like they're a long time coming for you. So like, yeah, these are coming up for you. And again, it's not major, but you're not knocking a gift horse in the mouth either. You're not taking this for granted, which is really, really nice and really lovely to see. What I see for you is that you do have specific talents that you want to utilize, but you don't know how. So in the meantime, you might have been a little bit apathetic at the moment. You might have been feeling a little bit underwhelmed by life. And, you know, a little bit underwhelmed by your professional life anyway. But when it comes to love, because Venus is in your sign, it might be a bit more satisfying in terms of your romantic life, in terms of your love life. It might be like just a bit more fulfilling than you usually feel like it is, okay? But let's get to this card right here, which actually follows along with this card. It says, gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. It really goes in line with this. When I see this, right, it usually means that you get gifts from other people, or you get gifts from like this says, it basically says gifts from spirit. You usually get physical resources or advice or money that you weren't expecting, but that like comes right on time, if that makes sense. So you might experience that when it comes to, you know, stuff to do with your career, because your love life is picking up for some of you. Because your love life seems to be picking up, it does invite like more professional opportunities, more networking opportunities. But as it stands, you feel like your professional life is a little bit rusty and there are things that you need to improve upon. So my suggestion is that you take the plunge and you improve upon your professional life. That's what I suggest that you do, okay? Now, I'm going to take some of these cards from the Rider-Waite and do a little bit of a reading for you just to see what else is going on for you during the new moon in Uttara Bhadrapada for until the next new moon. Okay, so, oh, this is interesting. This is quite interesting. I think I knew I was going to get that card because before I even shuffled, and remember, I shuffle like this. I don't look at the deck, right? I felt like before I even started shuffling that I was going to get this card, because it really feels like you're looking to the future, which is why you might be having trouble getting motivated. But it's the love life that you have right now. It's your relationships that are kind of opening the door towards new things. It's you being in love. Even if you're not with anybody, it might be you falling in love with yourself that unlocks opportunities that weren't there before. Okay, now let's see what else we can get. We got King of Pentacles. This is really interesting because both of these cards right here, they're about, okay, well, this card is more about turning pleasure into work. So like turning something you love into something that makes bank. Only with the King of Pentacles, it's more of a sort of mastery. There's more craftsmanship, there's more discipline, there's more, you know, it's not just about hoarding money or, you know, managing money well. It's also about the craftsmanship and the discipline of the profession that you get into. And I feel like it's the things that you have fun with, and it's the things that you enjoy that you turn into something more tangible, that you turn into something serious. And this Queen of Pentacles card falls right along with that. In fact, I think what's going on here is that if you are a Pisces AMAB, not an AMAB, but if you're a masculine Pisces, right, this might be you. It might be you who's turning your pleasure into something that you can use. And it might be that the feminine Pisceans are the ones who are purely about their pleasure. But it gets misconstrued, because when it comes to the Queen of Wands, when it comes to your pleasure, for you, it's not about mindless hedonism. It's actually about it. This is about discipline as well. It's not mindless hedonism. It's not like just mindlessly thinking, oh, you know, I just want to have fun and I just want to do this, that, and the third. Like, no, you're utilizing your talents. You're operating in line with your joy. And because you're doing that, it's like you're fueling, as a feminine energy, you're fueling this. You're fueling the discipline and mastery of the masculine. So it feels like if you're a masculine Pisces, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you're a masculine Pisces, it might be that you're turning joy into serious discipline. And if you're a feminine Pisces, it might be your partner that's doing that, and it might be you through your adherence to joy and through your obedience to joyfulness that fuels this person in their craft. So it's like a symbiotic relationship. And I mean, true to form, this comes up. Now, usually this has something to do more with alliances than romantic relationships. But honestly, I see both here. Maybe some Pisceans are single and they meet someone, like it might not be anything serious, but that person leads to something incredible. Or it could be that you make friends with somebody and that leads to something incredible. Or it could be that you're already with someone, or you meet somebody who's serious and that leads to something incredible, chiefly because both of you are on the same page professionally. It's like you want the same things professionally, and that's kind of what unlocks everything, and that's kind of what removes a lot of obstacles from your life. So yeah, that was for Pisces. That was for Revati, Uttara Bhadrapada and Purva Bhadrapada. I said it in reverse. But before I go, hang on. Before I go, I feel like this has something to do with your past. You will receive gifts from your past that enable your future. Just bear that in mind, Pisces, okay? Now I'm going to go. That was for Revati, Uttara Bhadrapada and Purva Bhadrapada. I've been Empress Justice. I will see you in the next reading, okay? Bye bye, my darlings.